Hi there, Virgo, and welcome to your tarot reading for October 1st to 15th, 2021. This is a general reading focusing on what is most important for you to know during this time frame. I really want to thank you for joining me. If you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below. Also, if you want to form a question, by the time I get to the outcome card, I'll tell you if that card means yes or no, as well as if you want to stick around to the end, I'll tell you how you can enter to win a free personal reading with me. So we're just going to get started here. We'll get some cards of clarification and advice if needed as well, and that's too many. So we'll just get the current situation is the first card we're going to be looking at. And it is the Knight of Wands. So this is like going on a new adventure. This is quick movement, taking action. This is kind of keeping busy. This is being very passionate about something. Some of you could be moving households during this time frame, October 1st to 15th. But this is fiery, passionate action. You're taking action. You're keeping busy. You're going on an adventure. Some of you could be traveling, going on a trip. Let's see what's the influencing energy of this. We have the King of Cups. So some of you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or this could be just the energy you're emulating. So you're trying to keep your emotions to yourself. You're trying not to be like underneath. You've got some deep emotions and you're just trying not to let them, rise to the surface here and come out. So we'll get some cards of clarification about what that's about, Virgo. Let's see what the past issues are, the base of the situation. Let's see, well, that's a lot, but we're going to look at them anyway. Oh my goodness here. Wow. You've got a Knight of Pentacles, a Knight of Cups, and the Lovers. So it looks like you, in the past, like you've had a choice to make. You've had a choice about maybe potentially like in a love situation, in a committed situation, and to where to offer, like where do you make your offer in a love situation? Do you do the stable, long-term thing? Do you go the romantic route? What kind of decision do you make here with these two cards on either side of the Lovers? You could be dealing with a Gemini for some of you as well, but it's really about where do I make my offer? What do I do here in this love situation, or regarding your emotions? It's like, do you focus on your stability, or do you focus on romance here? And maybe that's the base of the situation. You're torn between, what do you focus on? Do you focus on romance or stability? So let's see what's in the immediate past for you here, Virgo. What is in the immediate past? There's a lot of people. You could be dealing with a lot of people during this time. So we got 3 knights and we got a king going on here. So you could be dealing with earth sign, another earth sign as well, Capricorn or Virgo, or I'm sorry, Capricorn and Taurus. And then, the water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Gemini. So in the recent past here, we have the Ace of Pentacles coming out. So there has been a new opportunity that's presented itself to you that can bring you that financial stability and prosperity that you're looking at. It's like this new opportunity has just come in for you. And it's like a very, very bountiful one. It's something that is going to pay off long term with that Ace of Pentacles. So that has just come in your immediate past. What about your overall attitude about the situation? What about your overall attitude about the situation? Oh my goodness, you've got aces and knights all over the place. My goodness. You have the Ace of Swords. So your overall attitude is you just want to be victorious. You want to be truthful. You want to be clear. You want to be diplomatic and be able to know the truth of a situation. So, you want truth, clarity, integrity. That's basically how you're looking at the situation. And what about the immediate future? What's coming up for you? My goodness. Look at this. Beautiful. You've had a couple nice readings the last couple times, I think. The Six of Wands is victory. I mean, it's victory, and you manifested this. This is from your hard work. Virgo, you've done this, right? So, you know, you're kind of going to be in the spot light a bit. You're held in high regard. You're getting lots of kudos, but this is something that you have manifested. This is something that you have orchestrated and you've worked very hard for. You have all the tools you need to get what you want and have what you want here. And you are going to be held in high regard and put in the spotlight a little bit here, Virgo, coming up in the near future. Let's have a look at what your fears are. That's a lot of cards. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Hierophant. So you might be fearing here, dealing with like large institutions, that type of thing. You could be afraid of like, you know, a committed situation, to something being too, you know, long-term or like strict, I want to say. But you're also maybe fearing a little bit of conflict. You maybe fear conflict and you're afraid that maybe the words that you use will be cutting and how people communicate with you when you're in conflict. So you're kind of fearing there's going to be conflict in a situation. But like I said, we'll get clarifiers about what that situation, because it doesn't look like there's too much conflict going on for you here. But that is your fear. Conflict and, you know, people with cutting words, basically. There is so many people in this reading. Yeah, there's a lot of people. You might be busy with a lot of people. And so in your environment here, we have the Star card. So some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius, but this is hope and healing. And again, like this is being, you know, in the spotlight, or someone is looking at you like you are their wish come true. Like you're everything they could, you know, hope for here with the Star card coming out. And there's balance here. There's hope. There's healing in your environment. So this is a beautiful card. And how about, let's look at what you're hoping for in this time frame. What are you hoping for? All right. So you don't want to miss any opportunities here. You want to be able to kind of weigh up your options and really kind of discern what it is that is important to you and what you want to do. And you don't want to be bored and complacent and just be like humdrum every day, same thing over and over, right? You don't want to miss any opportunities. But this also can, you know, you might want a gift, like just a gift from out of nowhere too. This can be sometimes what that card indicates. And how about we look at the outcome card for you, Virgo, during this time frame? We have the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the King of Swords. So the Two of Pentacles is basically, I would have to say no in answer to your question. These are all very kind of no cards to me. The Two of Pentacles is like you're going to have to do a little bit of juggling here. You're going to be a little bit sorrowful or separated from loved ones during this time frame. With the Three of Swords, it can be separation. It doesn't always have to be divorce or breakup or something like this. Could just be separated from loved ones, right? And with the King of Swords coming out, you could be dealing with some legal matters or the law, or someone that is in law enforcement or dealing with legal matters. But you could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But this is like you're trying to be logical about the situation and you're just trying to stay balanced. But there is separation from loved ones here with this Three of Swords. And it could be, you know, it could cause you some grief, but you know, you're trying to be logical about it. But definite no in answer to your question. Let's just get some clarifiers though, because there is like a lot of people in this reading, Virgo. So you might be dealing with like a lot of people. So let's see with this Knight of Wands. What is this Knight of Wands about? We have the Sun. So this, you know, this is a positive move. This action that you're taking, this passion that you're following, this adventure you're going on is going to bring you a lot of happiness. And it's just that feeling of exhilaration and you know, newness and just happiness for you, right? So this is the Sun card. Could be dealing with a Leo as well for some of you. Let's see about this King of Cups. You got some emotions, or someone has some emotions deep down that they aren't really, you know, saying anything about, or they're, you know, kind of, you're holding it on your sleeve too about maybe how you feel about a certain situation. And we have the Knight of Wands coming out to clarify. Good grief. Yeah, you're just, you know, you're just resting ahead and trying not to be emotional about it. That's kind of what I'm getting. So you're just taking action and you're trying to keep your emotions out of it. This adventure that you're going on, or this movement that you're making, whether it be moving jobs, moving households, whatever, you're trying to keep your emotions out of it. Okay, so let's just get a clarifier on all these nights. You've got so many people going on. There's a lot of people going on here. So yeah, you might be surrounded by people, but it's odd. Here you're surrounded by people, but here that you're going to feel, you know, separated from loved ones. So kind of odd, for sure. Let's have a look at this, lovers, and see why it's here for you. Oh, we have the Six of Cups. So this could be you're reminiscing about someone from the past, and you're wondering, like, should I hit them up, or should I just leave them alone, or whatever? Hey, you could be reminiscing about someone that you know, had a connection with, like a really deep connection with in the past. You're wondering, like, you know, do I just leave alone and let nature take its course, or do I, you know, make a gesture? So let's just get a clarifier on this Knight of Cups. Why is this Knight of Cups here for you, the base of the situation? Why is this Knight of Cups here for you? That's so many cards. Why is this Knight of Cups here? Okay, so you have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's just like you've waited so long maybe to make an offer, or it's been too long since you've had an offer or something like this, and you're just kind of, you know, you're looking back about the past and where you invested your time, and like, do you kind of go back to that, or you're just real reminiscent, maybe feeling like that's not going to come up for you again, or it's going to be way out in the future and take a long time with this Knight of Pentacles here. So let's just see why this Knight of Pentacles is here. We'll just get a clarifier on this Knight of Pentacles. Okay, the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, because you want to kind of hang on to your finances too. So like always when we're involved in another situation, sometimes it, you know, our finances get a little bit out of hand, right? So this is something that you're considering here, Virgo, with this situation. But you are very reminiscent, and, you know, of things that you invested in the past, and maybe even thinking about reinvesting or reuniting with someone. But let's see this Ace of Pentacles. So there's an opportunity. You got two aces here. This is a beautiful reading. So this Ace of Pentacles, we've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Like, this is totally going to bring you prosperity. Whatever this was that came in, this opportunity that presented itself, this new opportunity to make a good stable future here with the Ace of Pentacles. It's just the beginning, but it's, you know, it's the start of it all, and it's going to leave you so that you are, you know, you're not ever worried about finances, or feel that you have to worry about money, basically being left out in the cold, that type of thing. Now, how about this Ace of Swords? Like, you're just wanting truth and clarity in the situation. Yeah, you've got the Queen of Pentacles coming out, Virgo, so could be dealing with another earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, but this is like the card of earth signs for sure. So the Queen of Pentacles is, you've got it all handled. You've got it all handled. You have everything that you need. You have it all together, and you manage just fine. Excuse me, sorry. This is the card of, you know, kind of single mom energy. Not that it necessarily has to be a woman, but it's just like that energy of you've got everything that you need. All the bills are paid, the food is cooked, the laundry is done, everything's looked after, and everything is, you know, all your needs and wants basically are met here with that Queen of Pentacles. But coming up in the near future, you are going to be held in high regard, because it's something that you've worked hard for and you've manifested this. So let's just get a clarifier on these two cards to see if we'll just get one card to tell us a little bit more information about this, why you're being held in high regard here. Oh my goodness, when the Lovers comes out again with the Gemini. Okay, so someone here is really, really appreciating you here, Virgo, in the upcoming time frame. You're being held in high regard, and it's someone that maybe, you know, feels like they have a love connection, because someone is seeing you as their star. Someone is seeing you as their wish fulfillment here. You're really kind of maybe afraid of commitment and the conflict and you know, sometimes the negative words that it can bring and things like this, and just the conflict and yeah, you're a little afraid maybe of that committed situation. I'm going to leave that. I don't think we need to clarify that anymore. But yeah, this Star card in that environment, someone really does see you as, you know, maybe their wish fulfillment. Someone is really holding you in high regard. And That's really quite interesting. And they want to work together. Wow, look at this, work together. We have the Five of Wands again, and the Three of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. So it's like, you know, this could be someone maybe at work that you know, you're kind of in competition with, or you feel like they're a little bit competitive or petty or whatever, but like they really want to collaborate with you and hold on to, you know, what they have with you here. But they do kind of view you as their wish fulfillment. Interesting. And the Four of Cups, the Four of Cups in your wishes. We'll just get a clarifier. So we have the Ace of Wands that flew out of the deck here. So yeah, you're just wanting to have that, wanting to have that energy and that passion and that spark and that like get up and go to get stuff done here. You know, like you're not wanting things to be boring. You're wanting things to be exciting and new, right? Anyway, so let's look at these outcome cards. We got the Two of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and the King of Swords. So yeah, you could be separated from loved ones, that kind of thing. But let's just look at this. Oh my goodness, sorry about that. Let's look at this Two of Pentacles as an outcome. Why is this Two of Pentacles here for you as an outcome, Virgo? So you're kind of going to do some juggling here. You're going to have to maybe do some juggling between work-life balance, try and get that kind of figured out. You know, maybe it has been either all one way or all the other way, and you just got to find the balance, right? And the moon comes out. There's too many cards falling out here. So this Two of Pentacles, just tell us a little bit more about this Two of Pentacles as an outcome for Virgo. Thank you. So we have the Ace of Pentacles again and the Queen of Wands. Oh my goodness, it's like you're torn between someone that you find like super attractive. Could be a fire sign, so Leo, Aries, Sag. And work and ways of making money, or your finances. Like it's like, oh yeah, but I gotta work, you know, kind of thing. So that might be, work might separate you from someone where you could have, but let's just get a clarifier on this Three of Swords. Why is this Three of Swords here? Too many? There are so many people in this reading. It's just like, wow, there's gonna be a lot. The Queen of Swords comes out. All right, so this is, you know, maybe somebody has cut you off here, Virgo. Maybe someone has, maybe you've cut somebody off and, you know, you're in separation with that person. This is somebody that is like, you know, they just speak their truth. They're very diplomatic, but it's like you kind of, you know, maybe you've made that decision to just kind of focus on your finances here. But now we've got, you know, we've got all these knights, we've got all these queens, we've got the king. There's like a lot of people in this situation. So let's see with the King of Swords. What's the King of Swords here for? You do have the King and Queen of Swords though. So it could have been somebody that you know, you felt you did have a good divine connection with. Let's see here. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. So yeah, a little bit too much overthinking going on, which is, you know, sometimes we do that, hey? But yeah, so the Nine of Swords, it could be some sleepless nights and that kind of thing over a situation that you thought was a divine partnership, something that you're separate from. And it's to do with like, it's to do with like your passions and then money, earning money. So, you know, potentially your work is keeping you away from this person, or, you know, you're no longer with this person, but you're still kind of stressed over it here, Virgo. This is what I'm getting from these cards. So I'm just going to give you a couple cards of advice here before I close the reading. Whoops, that's far too many. Maybe you need a lot of advice. I don't know. So here's some magical messages from the fairies that I'm going to use for advice for us. And we're just going to get a couple cards to see what comes. And we'll get, yeah. And then we'll just get one more card of advice. Okay, two. Okay, nice. Okay, so let's just see what they say. So dietary change is one of them. So improve your diet and your life will also improve is a message. And here is ask for what you want. So let the universe and other people know what you need, right? So this is a time that you really have to maybe ask for what you want. And then perfect timing. So this is the right time for you to move forward. So let's just get, I'm just going to read from the book about the perfect timing piece here. You know, asking for what you need. So everything is, you know, happening in perfect timing for you, even though maybe you may not I feel that that's the case. But let's just read the message from the book and the additional messages. So if you're wondering when your desire will be fulfilled or when is the best to make the change, the answer is now. The universe energies have aligned perfectly and have opened the gateway for you to easily step through. This is one of those times in life when you're on a roll and everything you touch turns to gold. Take advantage of divine timing and make your move. Any additional preparation at this point would be akin to procrastination. Take one step at a time and move forward today. So some additional meanings for this card are your positive thoughts and affirmations are working. So please keep them up. Stop procrastinating and take some action. So you got to make a clear decision. Trust your inner sense of timing about a project. Keep your faith as your prayers are on the brink of being realized. And take advantage of your spare time and use it to achieve your goals is the message for you here, Virgo. Well, that was a very interesting reading. Thank you again so much for joining me. And if you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comments section below. If you would like to enter for a free personal reading, please just send me an email at greyworldtarot@gmail.com and put free reading in the subject line, and that will be your entry for a free reading. So thank you again for joining me, and I will see you in the middle of October.